Hello LEGO fans and Star Wars fans, this is Bricks Unbound. Today bringing you a LEGO Star Wars MOC. Specifically this vehicle is from Star Wars Rebels. It's called the ITT or Imperial Troop Transport. LEGO themselves did make a set of this, and it actually was one of the better battle packs I believe LEGO's ever made. That was set 75078, the Imperial Troop Transport. So that's this set right here. Very good battle pack, comes with four just generic stormtroopers. They are in Rebels style, but it's not that different from the original trilogy stormtroopers. So it's a great way to pick up some, even if you aren't a Rebels fan or an original trilogy fan. And in order to make this set over here, I used the parts from, I believe, 5 of the LEGO set here, because I had bought it originally, of course, for those stormtroopers and just threw the parts from all of them into one bag. Over time, I did take some of the parts out to use in other MOCs, but what I had left, I used to make this larger scale version. It's still not quite to the right scale of Star Wars Rebels, but it is pretty close. So in the original model, it could hold 4 stormtroopers, 2 on each side. In the show, it does show the ability to hold 3 figures on either side, 3 people. So there's 3 stormtroopers over here, 3 over here. And then there are 2 turrets on top in my version, which is not the official version at all. In the show, it still only has 1 turret, just like the LEGO model. And they're not manned turrets, they're controlled presumably by a pilot or a gunner inside the craft itself. I had another turret on because I liked my turret design, honestly, and decided, hey, we're going to give it more firepower. And they do have enough room they can turn around without hitting each other. Okay, well now they're kind of tapping each other, but they're probably not going to shoot each other. And I just like this design. I like the little flaps that I put on here. So I just decided, hey, I like it. I'm going to put a second one on, even if it's not necessarily canon or accurate to it. So this is my own version. I'm actually going to name this the Slug. I think it kind of resembles a slug. Not a very pretty vehicle. And it's just kind of long, and these are kind of looking like eyes and maybe some antenna up here. So that's what I'm calling it, the Slug. And on the sides, of course, these panels can fold down to let your stormtroopers go into battle. It doesn't look great with them removed. It's just a pretty plain gray wall there with some black accents. But I needed to make it look like that in order to have room to store things on the inside. Other than these flaps here that let your stormtroopers off, you can also open up these here to access the pilot compartment. You can see I've got a stormtrooper in there piloting it. And those doors are on either side, so you can look right through. 3 more stormtroopers over here, and then 1 more opening feature for play value here. That's opening up the back. You can see there's a storage container in there. You can take those out. They're kind of pushing a little too far right now. There we go. So I just shortened the one that comes in the official LEGO set here. As you can see here, it actually is 4 studs long with how they did the base. I just changed it up so it's only 1 long, so now I could actually fit 3 containers inside here. You can see back in there. Another difference on the outside from the original model is, as you can see when I took that container out, the stormtroopers have room to store their guns on the official LEGO set. They do not here. Again, I did that so I could have an interior to it, because as you can see, there's an interior. In fact, you just see right through it on here, on the original model. Let's go ahead and take a look at that interior here. So the roof is removable. You just pull this section off, which is supposed to come off as one piece. So that's how I had to do the top. Like I said, I just used parts from 5 of the original set, so I ran out of the large plates I needed, so I just had to shove a bunch of these angled ones together. And they did actually fit together pretty nicely, and it works out well with fitting around these other angled plates on top. But taking a look at the inside, you can see the crates back here. That's where they sit, where they can be loaded in from the back. There's enough room for 2 troopers to be sitting down. You could probably fit 3 or 4 in if you stand them up. And then storage space for the guns here. Of course, you can put those guns in the hands of your stormtroopers and fit even more inside the vehicle. And just some minor detailing on the walls there to just give a little more visual interest when you look inside. And that really is the extent of this MOC. So I gave it some more firepower, gave it a name, and expanded it off of 5 of the original set. Please let me know what you think of my MOC down in the comments. It's not 100% accurate to the show because actually in the original model they had, you know, sloped out, which is closer to what it looks like in the show. I don't have those slopes here, not coming out to the side at least. I could probably modify it and get that to work, but for right now I'm happy with what I've got, and it was a fun challenge to build this, limiting myself just to parts from the official version of the set, and I am happy with how it turned out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you stick around for more MOCs, reviews, and haul videos. Bye.